Hi, my name is Emmett, and I'm here with the Coach Lewis Show. Today I have Coach Lewis and
TPT Will.
and we're going to be talking about the pregame of KIPP Houston.
How has the season been so far?
It's been going well. We started off with a bang. We had two scrimmages against Yates and Scarborough, and we had very successful scrimmages. The kids really came together. It's our first year as a program, so getting a lot of kids from different areas to blend in as one took a little time, but we have a great staff, and we were able to do that. And we started off the season with a big win over May Pearl, and unfortunately, we had 2 games forfeited against us, which winners wins, and we were able to play Galveston Ball's JV team, and we did a great job. And so the biggest thing I'm excited about is that the kids are coming together as one, and that was our main objective, not necessarily winning games, but being able to play as a team.
Coach, what has been your winning strategy for the past few games?
Discipline, understanding their jobs, understanding what we need to do together as a team. Trust your brothers. Don't do somebody else's job. Stay focused and do your job. Do your job well. And when you keep that as a foundation, having everyone trusting their brothers and trusting their staff and doing their job to the best of their abilities, that normally calls for a winning recipe. So, we try to minimize penalties, be where we were supposed to be, rotate when we're supposed to rotate, understand who we're blocking up front. It's the little things. I like to build a foundation of little things, and if you have a solid foundation, you can build a house on it, and our house is having a winning tradition here at Legacy.
How do you prepare your team before a game?
Practice fast, practice hard, very little downtime, very few breaks. That's why we have a lot of trainers. We come out and give them water as we're working so we can eliminate downtime. I've been on teams before where we had just as many breaks as we did circuits in practice. So I always believe that, you train fast, you train hard, you be consistent, cut down on the breaks. We cut down on our circuits shorter so we can keep moving. Practice fast, we teach fast, and we're trying to enable our players to learn fast, because the way the game is now, the game is a lot faster than it was when I played. And so we have to train us offensively, defensively, and special teams faster. So our practices are moving real quick. Also, we keep our attention span of our kids. Once they be in a certain place in a certain circuit for 20 or 30 minutes, we have a tendency to lose them mentally. So I want to eliminate that, and as we change circuits, their attention span is a lot more effective.
Coach, what has been your main focus in the game, like offense or defense?
Well, now, I'm a natural defensive coordinator, but now as a head coach, my biggest thing is to make sure that the structure, the practice scripts, the way we practice, the way we travel, the way we are in the classroom, now I take care of the whole team, but it's the little things. I trust my staff. I don't try to do everything. I have the program in place, and I have to trust my guys to be able to implement that with my kids, and also have to trust my babies to that they're going to be where they're supposed to be and do what they're supposed to do. So I'm getting more into the offensive side from a standpoint of us being effective. As a defensive coordinator, I always looked at how to stop an offense. Now I want to enable my offense to be in a situation where we really can't be stopped, maybe slow it down. So I'm paying attention to both sides now, especially special teams. We do special teams every day. That's the third phase of the game that a lot of teams take for granted. So I want to eliminate that and make sure our special teams is just as effective as offense and defense.
What players do you think will impact on this upcoming game?
Our offensive line. Our offensive line is going to make a big difference in this game. I know the way social media is and the way football is, it's a normal for everybody to put the skill players out. Who runs for 200 yards, who throws for 200 yards, how many yards and completions the quarterback had. But my foundation is my offensive and defensive line. If we don't win those battles, it doesn't matter what we do on the skill set, on the skill side of the team. So my main focus is to make sure we have 5 freshmen, ladies and gentlemen, 5 freshmen that are starting for us on the offensive line. And they're growing. They're still making freshman mistakes, but we understand that on the back end it's going to be like a machine. Our defensive line is very young as well. So that's going to make the difference in every game. But this game in particular, because we have a tremendous running game. Our skilled players are tremendously fast and athletic, but we can't do anything effectively without an offensive line. So I think the offensive and defensive line is going to be the key to this game against KIPP Houston, because the way they run their defense, they're real aggressive. And I think if we understand who we block and pick up our guys in our assignment, I think we have a large chance to be successful.
Coach, now I've heard you quote multiple times about this one player. Now, can you explain to me about what you mean by the one player?
Well, I had a guy, Coach Cross sent me, I did a few camps with him, and he gave me a paper that he was coaching at Minnesota, University of Minnesota at the time. And he broke it down from an aspect of having 100 people, 100 soldiers that go to war. Okay, and he broke it down, and it really stuck with me from a mentality and a mindset. And he broke it down to that you have 80 soldiers just happy to be there. When the war starts, they'll fall off. They're not really there. They're just there to wear the uniform. They're just there to say they're with you. But then when the war starts, they fall off. And then he broke it down. There are probably 17 that's going to go and start the war with you, right? And battle with you for a little while. But as soon as they start facing adversity, they'll fall off. And he said, you have 3 that's going to fight and give you everything they have. But eventually you have 2 that just don't have the stamina, don't have that mindset to finish the battle. And at the end, you always have that 1. And that 1 is going to fight to the end and willing to die for that cause, was willing to die for his team, willing to die for what he believed in. So when he broke that down to me, it made a lot of sense that I have to try. My goal is to try to get all of my kids to have the mindset of that 1 soldier. So if I have a team of kids that have a mentality of that 1, that I'm willing to die, not literally, for your teammates and do everything I'm supposed to do, and I'm going to fight to the end. When that clock says 0, I won't have nothing left. If I have 11 kids on the field at one time with that mentality, then we'll have a large chance to be successful every time we touch the field. So that's what I mean by I want you to have that mentality, that heart, that desire, that determination of that 1. And so we got to have, that's why we say 1 team, 1 dream. If we have 11 kids on the field with that mentality, we'll be pretty hard to beat. So I try to get all of my kids to have that mentality of that 1 soldier that's willing to go to whatever heights you need to go to win.
What are some challenges you will face this game?
The challenges we'll face, the biggest thing is we don't have a sub-varsity game, so we'll have everybody there, right? Focus. Focus. Because we had 2 forfeits early in the season, that's hard. To have kids who've been practicing all summer and excited about the season, then have back-to-back games taken away from them by forfeit. So I think the one challenge we'll have is being focused, being able to refocus, because now we have 6 games in a row. So we don't have any more off weeks. So I have to make sure my babies are focused and understand what we're trying to get accomplished, 1 play at a time. We want to win 1 play at a time. We can't think about next weekend, can't think ahead. We have to think 1 play. When it's over, put it behind us. Next play, be great. That play, put it behind you. Move on. Next play. We got to stay focused on the task at hand, and that's going to go play by play, snap by snap, okay, quarter by quarter, half by half, game by game. That's the way we break it down. We don't think about next week. I'm not going to think about tomorrow. I want to be great this day. And I preach that to you guys all the time about being great this day. This is the only day that matters. Let's be better than we was yesterday. And tomorrow be better than we are today. So focus is my main concern as far as being off for 2 weeks.
Now, Coach, about those 2 forfeiting games, were you at a positive mind point, or were you like sad about it because they forfeited, or they're scared? Which one do you?
Well, I have to stay positive because I have 73 babies, including yourselves, that's looking for me for leadership. So I can't hang my head because now you're going to hang your heads. So I stay positive about everything. One thing I do, I leave my life when it comes to kids with God, right? So all I did was pray on and say, God, this happening for a reason. Maybe we wasn't ready. I don't know. I don't question God. And if that was supposed to happen, it happened. So I stayed positive with it because I know you guys look to me for my energy and the way that I'm carrying myself. So I try to stay positive through it all. Even if I am sad inside, you'll never know, right? Because if you look at your leader and this leader head is down, then you're gonna hang your head because you're gonna think it's okay. So I was positive, you know, and you guys know at practice, we kept pushing practice as if we had a game. We didn't let up. We didn't complain about it. I'm not gonna say nobody was scared. I'll never disrespect another program like that. It's just the way the cards fell. It's just the way the cards fell. So I'm good with that. We had a great 2 weeks of practice, and I know that we're ready for this game Friday.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time today. You answered some good questions. And hope you have a good game this weekend. Y'all win. And thanks for watching Coach Lewis show his legacy sports science.
Tighten up.